Hi curls, I'm Shavonte. I am the Public Relations Director for 4Girls4Curls, and today I'm going to finally be bringing you my 2-strand twist tutorial. So I know that a lot of folks have been asking about it since we posted it on the website, and I actually get a lot of questions about how I get my twist out so defined. And so today what I'm going to do is show you that process. Right now I have a twist out that's about 4 days old, and it's really shrunken actually right now because I didn't put a shower cap on when I got in the shower, so the moisture kind of drew it up a little bit. But I'm going to show you my process to really get defined curls, to get full hair, and I really hope that you guys can, get something from this video. Hi curls, so I'm back. So this is my hair. It's freshly washed. I have no product in it right now. Yes, the shrinkage is real. So like I said, my hair is like 4B, 4C, 4A. It's just a bunch of 4s. But before I start the tutorial, I just want to show you guys the products that I used for my wash. So to wash, I use, this is Cantu Shea Butter Conditioning Co-Wash. And I use this to cleanse my hair. I usually only use shampoo probably about once a month, and I wash my hair once a week, so I usually use the co-wash because it's less harsh on my hair. And then for my rinse out conditioner, I used Tresemme Flawless Curl Hydration. This is amazing for detangling, and I rinsed that out. I left it in for about 5 minutes, and then I detangle with the Denman brush. Sorry, it's got like conditioner in it. It looks gross, but they have a regular one. My hair is so thick, so this is the heavy duty one. The black one is the heavy duty one. So if you got some thick hair, don't get that little regular one. It ain't gonna work for you. Get this heavy duty. It's a little more, but it's solid and it's a lifesaver. So here I am just applying my leave-in conditioner. I'm using Oyin Honey Hemp, and I'm just making sure to distribute it evenly throughout my entire head, especially getting my ends. So here I'm parting my hair. I usually part my hair on the left side because I like my hair to fall to the right. And so I part my hair in 4 sections just to get the hair out of the way so that it doesn't get tangled into the section that I'm twisting. So once I've clipped all the sections back, I start with my bangs. So I usually start with my bangs because they frame my face and they help determine the shape of my twist out. So I detangle the bang section with the Denman brush because it'll make it easier to separate each twist so your hair is not getting tangled. And so I'm really particular about making sure that I get the right amount of hair. I do my twist pretty large just because it's easier to separate. So I finger part the first twist and I take the additional hair and just add it to one of the banana clips. So for the twist, I take my first product, which is the Mango and Lime Jamaican Black Castor Oil with Tea Tree. I like the smell of tea tree, so that's kind of my favorite right now. I take just a little dime-sized amount of oil, rub it in my fingers, and then I rub that through the entire section. So I start with my roots and come all the way down to the end, making sure that I get oil on the ends of my hair. Then I go to my second product, which is the Dark and Lovely All Naturale 10-in-1 Styling Jellies. Yes, that's a tongue twister. It's like a gel consistency, and I take that product, same thing, about a dime size amount, put on my fingertips, and I run that amount from root to tip. So all the way to the ends, making sure that I cover my entire section of hair. And then my third product is the Oyin Handmade Hairdo, which is like a moisturizing lotion, and I use that to kind of seal in the other 2 products, and I do the same thing, kind of run that from the scalp all the way down to the end. And this is important, so I detangle each section that I twist. So for every twist I detangle because that really makes your twist out defined, because it's going to get rid of all of those tangles and knots and really make the twisting process a lot smoother. So I twist all the way down to the end of the twist. I go pretty slow because I want to make sure that I do it evenly. Sometimes I have to add a little bit of product down at the bottom, and then I twist. And once I get to the ends, I kind of twirl the twist around my finger so that I kind of create a little curl at the end. And voila, that's how I do my twist. And so for my bang section, I usually have about 4 twists, and I do that same process. I finger part the next twist out, and I just do the same process. So I'm speeding it up here so that you guys aren't bored to death. And I do the same thing. I add the Jamaican black castor oil, I add the dark and lovely, and I add the Oyin hairdo. I detangle that twist. Sometimes the Denman brush will get slippery once it's wet, so you have to make sure you don't let it slide out. I twist all the way down and I curl around my finger. And that is how I do the twist. So I've sped this up obviously so that you guys do not have to watch this whole thing. I'm on the last twist, same exact process, separate evenly, twist all the way down, and curl the end. Hey girls, so as you can see, my hair is fully twisted. I obviously, cut a lot of it out so that you guys didn't have to be bored with watching me twist. So what I do is at night I have like a little satin bonnet. You can get this from like Walmart for like $2. And I just put this on my hair. And so I'm gonna put this on, and then in the morning, so what I usually do is tuck these to the side. But in the morning I will come back and I will show you my takedown process. Don't judge me how crazy I'm looking. Hi girls, so I'm back. It's the next day after I have done my hair. So what I'm going to do is show you my takedown process. So here we go. So as you can see, my twists have shrunken a little bit. So usually what I do is I try to, before I start unraveling them, I just gently kind of stretch them a little bit, just so I get a little bit of the length back that I lost as they dried. So just stretch them. And then this is an important step. So when you're taking out your twist, I always put oil on my fingertips just to make sure that I'm not encouraging frizz. So the oil helps, like, make it a smoother takedown. So what I usually do, so I take the oil and I just put a little bit, and I literally just rub it on all my fingertips. And I start with the back. So the twists will naturally unravel themselves. So I try to do, things that will encourage the least amount of frizz. So I just separate them very, very gently. And I don't separate until I've untwisted all of the twists. So I kind of just go through and kind of let them naturally separate. I always pull my twist down and then go the opposite way of which that I twisted, so that they will naturally separate. So I just do that. This is how they look before I unfluff them all. So I try to, like I said, go through and make sure. And I don't know, sorry, my lighting is really bad, so I'm trying to make sure you guys can kind of see how they look before I separate. So this is really important for the definition of your twist. So what I do is, you don't want to separate too much. You kind of just want to go like where your hair naturally starts to separate. So just pull the twist apart really gently. This is really important. I only separate maybe like 3 times for each twist, because as your twist out, as the days go on, your twist out will get bigger and you can kind of separate more. But on the first day, I hardly ever separate, really. See, it's kind of like 1, 2, 3. So that's kind of, how I do it. And I kind of roll them flat so I can separate it a little easier. But yeah, some people like to separate more, but for me, I just try to like get the least amount of frizz. And so I feel like if you separate too much, then your hair will get frizzy. So yeah, so I just go through each one. Like I said, I kind of unroll it and try to separate no more then kind of 3 little times. And I just do this for my whole head. So as you can see, I've kind of gotten all of the twist unraveled. And for me, I like my hair to be really big. Um, and I like to kind of have a bang situation. And since my bangs are sometimes in my face, I take a wide tooth comb. You can take a pick. I like the wide tooth comb better because it makes my hair less tangled. And so what I usually do is I just pick the roots to make it bigger. So like I'll take a section of hair, stick the wide tooth comb at the roots, and just kind of lift up. And I do that all through my hair. Um, because sometimes depending on if I make some of the twists a little smaller than others, I might have little gaps in certain places, and so I like to make sure those gaps don't exist, and I like to kind of shape my hair so that it doesn't look like a mushroom. So see, if you can see here, like there's a little gap. So what I'll do is I'll take the wide tooth comb and just kind of go in there and lift the roots. And I hope you guys can kind of see the definition of the twist out. And as the days go on, as I wear this twist out, my hair usually will get more full. So yeah, you just kind of have to play with your hair and, just get it to the shape that you want it. And the fullness that you want. So I hope that you enjoyed this tutorial. Please leave your comments below. I really would love to know what you guys think. We will definitely be, bringing you more tutorials and, stepping our game up. This is our first one, so I appreciate you guys watching and taking the time to kind of learn my tips. Like I said, please give us comments and feedback below, and I look forward to bringing you another tutorial soon. Thanks, guys.